Yeah, yeah. We just chillin' and vibing. Good conversations with good people. Oh, good conversations with good people. Yeah.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another episode of Chillin' and Vibing Podcast. Today's guest is a special guest, man. He's a model, actor, singer, and songwriter with some smooth melodies, man. Y'all welcome the one and only Ray Lavender. What's going on, man?
What up, bro? What you up to, Larry?
Man, just chilling and vibing. Hey, I
I'm
appreciate you
chilling.
coming to chill and vibe, man.
Oh man, it's cool to be chilling and vibing, man. That's really what I love to do, man. When I'm out here in Atlanta, Georgia, with my family, I chill and vibe all the time.
That's what's up, man. So, was you born and raised in Atlanta?
Nah, Monroe, Louisiana is where I was born and raised, but I got here a while ago. I grew up in Atlanta. My dad brought us. My dad brought us here. Um, just to have a change. He knew I was talented, and I love my city, but it's not a lot of not it's not built for entertainment like singers and actors and any of that. My dad knew Atlanta, Georgia was the place to be for that, so we picked up and we moved here, and immediately I um I fell into the entertainment scene.
So, for the people who may not know, how did it begin, man? Who introduced you to music?
So my dad introduced me to music. He would play Sam Cooke and Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, um, the Temptations. My dad was the Stylistics, the Commodores. I was listening to. I had an R&B house. You know what I mean? Like real authentic, the Whispers. And my dad was a family man, so he loved my mom so much. You know what I mean? They'd be around the house dancing and singing and with each other and hugging and kissing and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I come from a household where my mom and dad stayed together to the day that he passed away. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I'm a with that being said, my dad introduced me to music. So that's why I fell in love with it, but music was doing stuff to me back in the day that I didn't understand. Like when Sam Cooke would sing like that, I didn't understand why I was feeling like that. Why I was getting these goosebumps. I'm like that,
Hmm.
and like, man, this guy can really sing. And I noticed it when I started doing it, and I was singing like him. Um, I was like, you know what? I might be able to sing, and I sung some stuff. I was scared to sing though. I was really scared to sing. I didn't like to sing around people until my mom told me I could, like I could sing. And boy, you couldn't shut me up after that. But that's what that's what introduced me to music, and that's when I fell in love with it.
Who are some of the artists that inspire you besides Sam Cooke? 'Cause I know he one of them
Oh
to one of
man,
your
yeah,
music.
yeah, man. Um, Freddie Jackson, Luther Vandross. Um, the Ready for the World. I love them. I actually was the lead singer for Ready for the World at one point in my life. I a couple years ago I used to sing with them and went on tour with them for a little while. New Edition, Bobby Brown, Key Sweat, Guy. I'm in the group right now, Guy 2.0. R. Kelly, one of my like one of the biggest ones. Aaron Hall. Um, but I gotta say, R. Kelly was and Babyface. But R. Kelly was one of the biggest, one of my biggest inspirations musically, because he's I just his voice was like mine. I'm country already, and my inflections when I sing are really country, and it sounds like he came from where I was from because of how he sang. Our voices are so similar to the fact that where I couldn't even get record deals because my song sounds so much like him.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, R. Kelly, man, he one of them ones, man. He gonna go
Oh
down in
man,
history books for real, man.
man, one of the gods of music, and I just say not R&B of music. That he really has the gift of song. It's a shame, um, the choices people make in life. Consequences come with those. I'm a father, so I understand how they feel about him. Because there's no
Hmm.
way, I've anything like that. If I was in that position, that happened to my daughter, I'd lose my mind. So I understand why he's where he is. But I grew up loving his music. And I got to meet him. We had the same publicist, Regina Daniels. Um, so we got to play basketball together a whole lot, and I got to be around him and record with him and all that stuff. But never did I know of anything like that because I wouldn't stay around long enough for it. I'd do my work and then leave. And then at one point I was on tour with him, and I'd open and then I'd leave and go to the next city. So I had no clue about any of what was going on. All I know was I was a big R. Kelly fan, and I was just lost in the moment of being able to be in the presence and be able to play basketball with him and take a musical advice from him and all that, and that worked for me. But then when I heard these unfortunate events that he was doing, man, I just like I said, I had to fall back, brother.
I
Yeah,
understand, man. Hey, I got a little girl too, man. I'm a single dad, so trust me, I know
yeah,
that something you find out something like that, man. Like, nah, I can't even deal with you no more. But I
yeah,
respect you. I respect you as an artist because you know what I'm saying, he
yeah.
real talented. But besides that, hey, it is what
Love the
it is.
music, and I was with Teddy the other day, and they asked him, "Can you?" Cam Newton asked him, "Can you separate the music from the artist?" And he said yes, and I absolutely can. I can separate the music because I fell in love with the music first. Now, if he wants to
Mhm.
go be a butthole and do crazy stuff, yeah, I'm not supporting you, but I'm not supporting what you did. But the pieces of work that you left here was amazing. Was amazing, and it don't stop me from listening to it. But I do know what you did, and no, I don't like it.
Yeah, you see, you was talking to Teddy, man. How close are you and Teddy Riley, man?
That's my brother. That's family. Blood couldn't make it no closer. Um, Teddy raised me musically. Um, and I can say that wholeheartedly. A lot of the things that I know is because of Teddy, like simplicity. Before I got to him, I was just doing runs all over the place. I could sing, so I'm just running and my all these words jumbled in the song because I want to say so many things in the record. And Teddy said, "Hey Ray, keep it simple. You don't have to do all that." It just if you listen to my record, Teddy said, "I'm not the best singer, but I know what to say and I know what my melodies are from heaven." You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So you don't have to do all that to get your point across. Um, Keep it simple. Let them sing with you. Let it be a sing along. People love sing alongs. You know what I mean? So Teddy taught me that, and he's a visionary. You know what I'm saying? That's why Michael Jackson worked with him because Teddy can see it before it happens. And that's why you
mm.
want to work with people like that, visionaries. He's still a visionary. This man is about to be 60 years old this year, and he's still writing for young artists. K-pop, they call him the king of K-pop, and he live over here. You know what I mean? So, a man that made a whole genre of music, you gotta listen to him. And I'm just blessed to have a mentor like that, a brother like that, that's covering me and got my back. When my mom passed, Teddy was one of the first people to call and say, "Don't worry, I got you, Ray. Let's go." You know what I mean?
Mm.
So that's family, man. Teddy's family.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. And it's
Yeah.
hard, man, to find people that genuine and kind
Hmm.
hearted like that.
Hmm.
Shout out to Teddy, man.
Yeah, man. Musical genius. He's got a book called "Remember the Time," his memoir. So y'all go download that now. It's in Barnes and Nobles, Amazon. Go run that up. It's an amazing story. His story is amazing. You want to know what the greats did. He's one of the greats, iconic. You gotta go read it. You gotta go read it. It talks about how he started working with Michael Jackson, the ups and downs in his life, working with Guy Blackstreet. So yeah, man, go get it. It's a good read.
That's the yo
Yeah,
his
man.
song. My girl got a girlfriend
Yeah,
was
yeah,
huge, man. It was huge.
yeah, man.
What's the story behind that song?
Man. So my girl got a girlfriend. I mean, if you listen to the record, you can hear the story. I'm a great storyteller. That's the reason why I like R. Kelly's songs because Down Low and Mr. Biggs and all that. He was a storyteller. So I said, you know what? Let me tell a story that happened in my life. Let me connect and see who this touches. And back in my college days, it got a little weird. So I was living life. You know what I mean? And I was dating this girl, and came home early. And she's in there with another chick. You know what I'm saying? And she's I guess it had been going on for a little while. I didn't know this, right? So I told her, I left. It wasn't even me telling her to leave. I left, and she called me. We After I settled down, and she said, she's sorry, and she had been wanting me to ask me if I could join in, if I would like that. And I'm like, I was mad. I hung up again because if you think about it, it's still cheating. I don't care if it's a woman or a man. You're cheating,
Hmm.
right? Right? And especially if I like you, you know what I mean. And then I thought about it. I said, you know what? I've heard about this. I should let me see if I can indulge. And I did it, and it was really cool. and I wrote a and I wrote a song about it.
You know what's crazy, man? I
What's that?
found out my ex, she cheated on me with her homegirl.
See? And you
And
don't know this, right? It just you
hey,
because
it's
you said
crazy because
homegirl.
yeah, her homegirl married. She married. So I didn't know nothing about it. So like I found out because hey, I wasn't getting no action. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Oh, it's nothing. So they said if you go looking, you're gonna find what you're looking
You
for.
gonna
And I
find it. That's
did.
right.
And I did, and I saw everything, man. And she talked about, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, man, nah, you ain't sorry. You just got caught up.
You just got caught. Did you? So let me ask you a question. Did you join in?
Nah,
Oh no.
nah,
Okay. I bet.
nah, man. I didn't even want to join in because she married, man. I'm like, she already committed to somebody,
Oh,
like
that's right. She's married.
I ain't even want to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't know. And then if
Yeah,
he
that's a whole.
find out and you know what I'm saying, like, shit, hey, people crazy these days, man.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to deal with it.
Yeah, that's a whole nother song. And then like you gotta understand, man. When I'm country, I don't know how to turn love off, and I love my woman. You know what I'm
Me
saying? My
too.
wife, my wife. I just wrote a song called "Jealous," and it's not saying that I'm jealous. It's just that I'm protecting my what I've put into all this work into. It's not me saying, "Hey, I don't want you going to clubs because I'm jealous." It's I don't want you going to clubs because I know what's in there, and it's nothing for
Hmm.
you and I. We already love each other. You know what I mean? So we already found what we're looking for. There's nothing in these clubs or in these streets for us. So I'm protecting you, your heart and your feelings from what you don't need because you got it already. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So that's how I am, man. It's a I'm not jealous. I love my woman. I love what I love. And yeah.
I agree, man. I'm the same way, man. Like my mom say, say you love too hard, but I'm like, that's the only way I feel. If I'm with somebody, I'm with them. It ain't like I'm with them and
Yeah,
out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
of course, I got a little girl looking up to me, so I can't even be out there like that, because
yeah,
I don't want her to see that image, and feel like it's okay.
yeah. And anybody that knows me, I keep my wife with me everywhere I go. You know what I mean? And it's on purpose because when you find love, it's you can't. You're helpless. It's almost like you're helpless without your companion. You when you find your person, um, it's nothing like it. It's you can't breathe without her too long. You
Mhm.
find yourself doing things the wrong way because she's when she's there, everything is right. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um, it's just it's a beautiful thing. I told my wife I didn't become a man until I found her. You know what I mean? And,
Mm.
and that means I was still out here playing around. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
child or something, doing the wrong thing. And when you find that woman that loves you and you love her, it grows you up real fast. You figure out like, hey, I don't want to lose this woman because she's the best thing that I have. And I want to spend the rest of my days on earth with this lady. So, yeah, like I said, people that know me, if you see me, you see my wife.
Hey, that's how it should be, man. That's how it should
Hmm.
be. And you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping to get there one day, but
Yeah.
until that time comes, I'm just chilling and vibing. But hey man, I'm
Yes.
happy for you, man, because like when you find love, man, it completes you, man. Like I thought I had that at one time with my ex, I thought it was there, but I was there, but she wasn't there.
Yeah.
And hey, you grow apart and I saw what she did and she already said she like I know you won't forgive me for doing what I did. I
Right.
couldn't because I gave you my all, like my
That's
all.
right. That's right. Yeah, man. I mean, and the trust is kind of out the door after that. You're looking at them sideways. They can't even go to Kroger or Publix no more because you thinking they doing some others. No, that's real spit, man. So that's why me and my wife we have each other's location, and people
Hmm.
say, "Why she got your location?" Number one, for safety, just in case something happened to
Yep.
me. She know
Yep.
where I am, and number two is to keep me on track, keep each other on track, keep each
Yep.
other focused. When like I was just working out just now, um, she FaceTimed me. Maybe she wanted, but she had to tell me something. Maybe she wanted to see where I was. Maybe she had to tell me something. I don't give a shit. She wanted to know where her man was. Okay, all right,
Yep.
ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm right here, baby. I'm right here.
Yep.
Me and my wife swap phones right now. I'm on my wife's phone. She has mine. She can go through that. If she can go looking for whatever she wants. She ain't gonna find nothing. She's not gonna find nothing because everything is her. My whole phone
Yep.
is nothing but pictures of her. You know
And
what I'm
that's how it
saying?
should be, man. Like I was the same way, like if I'm in a relationship, I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna, hey, my passcode. Man, I'm
She
having
gonna.
passcode on because if I lost my phone, I don't want nobody going in,
Yeah. Uh
But
huh.
she gonna know my passcode. She gonna know,
Hmm.
saying my location. Ain't nothing
Yep.
to hide, That's how it
Yep.
should be. But if you hiding something, you gonna feel some type of way. Or why you want to go through my phone? To do this? Why
Yeah.
you want to do that?
Yeah. Y'all don't need each other anyway if y'all got passcodes and all kind of stuff around each other. That's
Fact.
that's that's 100. Yeah.
So how has the music industry changed since you started?
Oh man. Um, it's then got a little more treacherous. Um, people out here still finagling. The streams are killing us. Per stream, whatever it is, the percent per stream. Um, it's hard to make money out here now. You got to make it off shows. You're not making it off selling albums or singles. It's not happening, especially if you with a label. It's a lot different than back in the day. They used to give you some real money back in the day. Now, we feel entitled, and it's almost like I was just having a conversation earlier today with a gentleman, and we've been trained to give our music out for free for clicks. And let me tell you
Mm.
something. I can't pay. I can't pay uh, m- for houses or cars with clicks. Now, people can say, "Hey, if you have a million clicks, you can." Yeah, you can, but it's not more than what I would be able to have if you bought it a million times.
Mm.
instead of clicked it a million times. If you paid $5.99 or $4.99, just that for the whole album, then then yeah, that would be fair. But just for a click for you to like it, that ain't making me no money. That just
Mm.
says you like it. That
Yeah.
ain't making us rich. What's getting making us money right now is doing shows. That's where we're
Yeah.
getting our money from right now. That's and that's troubling. It hurts because we put our all into this music. These songs, it don't take me long to make the record, but it's still my heart and soul in that record.
Mm-hmm.
And just like you go to any store, you pay for what you pay for the food. When you walk in there and you pick the food up, you pay for it. You give them their money, but
Mm-hmm.
we giving you something that you can feel over and over and over again, but you're not paying us for it. So it's been changed a lot that way. With the streams and the record deals, like the new record deal is acting crazy on the internet. Like that's the
Yeah.
that's the
I've
record
been seeing
deal.
that a lot.
That's a new record deal. If I go out there and do something foolish, they'll be booking me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I go out here and just, yeah, I ain't naming no names of because there's some silly stuff going on the internet, man, and people they're actually booking this. I got a call the other day, and I thought they was trying to book me. They were looking for what's the guy in Jacksonville? He was looking for Shamar. And I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
he's like, do you know Shamar? And I'm not taking nothing away from that guy, man, but I'm thinking this promoter's calling me to come sing to some ladies.
Yeah.
But I get he wanted Shamar to come. You know what I mean? So I ain't saying that I'm not hating at all. I'm just saying I got to do something crazy to be relevant, and I'm not going to dumb down to that. I could never. You know what I mean? And I got kids that's watching me. You know what I'm saying? I
But
got my babies watching me. I got real fans that's watching me, and for them to say, "Oh man, he sold out. He did something stupid. He out there playing in the grocery and WalMarts and you know just to
yeah.
get clicks and that man. I do real music, man. I'm a real actor. So I got to think about when people want to book me for roles with Denzel. What did I do before I got to that role? They're not gonna book me if I'm in
Mm-hmm.
Walmart acting crazy. You know what I mean? So
But so when
yeah,
you create a song, do you start with the beat, the melody, or the lyrics?
the lyrics. Okay. Let me take that back. The melody. The melody is first. I always walk around. You ask my wife. I walk around all the time humming. I'm searching for a melody. I'm always singing. I play basketball, so it's like doing layups. When you're singing, you gotta keep doing it because that singing is a muscle. You gotta keep doing it over and over again. So I'm always searching for the perfect melody. Once I get the melody, there's nothing to put the words in. God gave me the gift of song, and I've always been a talker. I know what to say. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to the female. I know what to say to her. You know what I mean? So and I know what you want to say to her because I've been through it and I've been in ups and downs in relationships. So I know what to say. So when I do the melody, I put the words together to it, and after that, that's when the beat comes. That's when the track comes, and then I just marry them both, and then you have records like "Stay,"
Mm-hmm.
Put It Down with T Pain.
So what keep you motivated, man, to keep creating music?
Ah man, how how good I sound when I'm finished. Man, I just did a record the other day, and I'm like, man, this is even if the world doesn't hear it, I got to hear it, and my peers, people around me, my core family and friends and fans, they get to hear it. You know what I mean? Um, the love for it is what keeps me going. The love, not the business, but the outcome. I you know that I get to I get to keep this with me for the rest of my life. And they I put them out, like you can hear them, but it's crazy because they say they you don't get famous until you're gone, right?
Mm.
I just hope and pray that I'm here to see the fans appreciate my music. I hope I get my flowers while I'm here.
Hey, you got them here, man. Hey, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate it, Larry.
Another one of your hits, man, like you was just talking about, "Put It Down" featuring T-Pain. How
Yeah,
did that
man,
collab happen?
brother. So Payne called me. I was buying a house, and Payne was like, "Hey, man, come over here and do this Patron record with me." And I don't drink. Everybody that knows me will tell you I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? So when he said Patron record, I'm like, okay, all right, I'm on the way. So I called Con and I said, Con, I'm headed over to Payne House to do this record, a Patron record. And he was like, Patron, you don't drink? I said, just whatever. I'm going over there. He got a bunch of number ones on the radio, so I'm going over there. So I get there and Payne, he's already got this record playing. And I'm like, man, what is this? He was like, nigga, get in the booth. Let's go. I got something for you. So um we start, going back and forth with melodies, and he was like, yo, say this, and I said, all right, I'll do this, I'll say this, and we came up with the hook like that, and then he was like, all right, you can go on. I'm like, what you mean? He was like, I'm finished. I don't what I said, well, when you gonna get on the song? I want to hear you on the song. He was like, nah, I don't record around real singers. Well, like, but he could sing. I'm like, dude, you can sing. What are you talking about? He's like, nah, I ain't recording right. So, whatever. He I think it was the next day. Excuse me. He sent it back to me, and I heard it. I was like, yo, this is a smash. He was like, yeah, man, it's gonna go on my album. I'm like, what you mean, your album? I said, yo, I thought this was for me. He's like, man, this record too dope, bro. I gotta keep this. I'm gonna put you on the hook, and then this gonna be my song on the Epiphany album. I said, shit. So I went and I went and did verses for it, and he was like, all right, you put it on your album, I put it on my album. You feature me, and then I'll feature you on my album. So it worked out like that. But yeah, man, when I tell you, T-Pain is probably one of the most talented pe- people I've ever met in my life. Like, and he's funny in real life. He could have been a comedian as well, but he's so down to earth. He loves his family, um, and he's God really did his thing when he created T Pain. I love his family too, um, but man, T Pain is probably he's one of the wonders of the earth, because he can do anything. And I'm not just bragging on him because he's my brother. I'm bragging on him because he's really, really dope. He's really talented musically. That his melodies are from heaven. Like, there's
Mm.
no way he can hear. He has three ears. There's the harmonies that he does are just phenomenal, man. And my hats off to T Pain, my brother, man. One of the most talented guys that I've ever had to work with.
Shout out to T-Pain, man. Yeah, T-Pain is dope. Out of out of all your songs, which one is your favorite and why?
Oh man, Jesus Christ. Um, I can't say that. Ah man, you. Nobody's ever asked me that. They all my babies. They're all my babies. I got records you never heard that are my favorites. You know what I mean? So, but I would say the ones that you have heard. It may be Stay. Stay is
Mm.
probably one of the ones that touch me so much because it means a lot to me. it keeps couples together. I've had people walk up to me and say, "Hey, man, me and my girl was on the outs, but I heard your record stay," and it changed her way of we didn't leave each other, and had it not been for your record, um, that that would have been it, so I would say stay.
Yeah, in that record stay, man. You had a special guest, man. You had Tank in that video, ain't it?
Oh man, I had the big homie Tank, man. One thing about me, um, I ask for the best because I know who the best are, and
Mhm.
Tank one of them ones, man. Like it R&B need Tank. Um, I just when he walks in, he reeks music. He reeks greatness. You know what I mean? And it can be intimidating if you're not if you're not cut like that. Like when he walked in, I asked for him. First I asked for R. Kelly, and they wouldn't, Rob wouldn't work with me on my project because he said I sound too much like him. But I Tank was my Tank was, not my second best. I just Rob was, I had that relationship with Rob, but since he didn't do it, Tank was the one. I said, go get me Tank, because I didn't know him yet. As soon as I met him, we clicked. As soon as I met Tank, we clicked. Like it's my brother for life too. But he stretched my vocals, man. Like there were things that I didn't know I can do in that record that he said, no, you got better than that. You can sing because, like I said, Girl Got a Girlfriend, when we talked earlier, you can't hear my vocal capability in that record. You can't hear
Hmm.
that I could sing. And when Tank was like, he started playing the melody and we started going back and forth, he was like, Ray, you can sing, man. Akon didn't tell me you can sing like this. I said, man, I've been listening to y'all. I better be able to sing. And we got in that studio, man. We did 3 records that night, 3 whole records that night. The 3 of them. I can't stress that to you enough. And it took probably all of an hour and a half, 2 hours to do all 3 of them records. That just
Wow.
goes to show that we was it was destined to be to work with Tank. And that same night after we left, we went to a club. Me, Akon, and Tubby and him, and I got to perform with him that night. Here in Atlanta. So it was a great meeting Tank, man, and now he's my brother for life.
That's what's up. What's one behind the scene music industry stories people don't know about?
So one night in Miami, I don't drink. I told you that. But I guess the Ray Lavender crew decided to trick me this night in Miami. Nobody knows this either, bro. And I'm surprised it didn't like make TMZ or something like that because Akon was there and I don't even remember half of it. But I remember ordering some cranberry juice and pineapple juice because that's what I like. That's my drink of choice my mocktail when I go to the club, right?
Hmm.
So I remember it tasting stale, and I'm like, man, this don't taste right. But I was thirsty, so I'm drinking it, right? I mean, drinking and drinking and drinking them. And the opening acts are on the stage, and I'm getting ready. I'm actually getting sleepy now because I'm like, man, like that they need to hurry up. I can remember that. So so all of a sudden they was like, I heard the guy, the host was saying, "Yo, you seen him on Apollo? You seen him on Convict's newest record label, Con Live. You've heard him with records with T Pain. He's an actor, singer, model. Give it up for Convict Lives own Ray Lavender. I stood up and started clapping. Like, man, who the hell is this nigga? Like, he sound like he on the label with us. Why don't I know him? Uh, so I'm standing up clapping. They like, Ray, get on stage, man. They talking to you. I said, no, I want to see Ray performing. Man, these dudes got me drunk, man. They got me drunk. When I tell you, I don't remember even performing that night. I don't remember. They said I sung all the words. I did really great, but I don't even remember singing the words. All I remember is waking up the next morning in my hotel room, upset and mad, and my head was hurting. That's my
Oh man,
that's my drunk story.
they got you, man. They got
Man, they got me, bro. They got me. I fired one of them.
you. Hey man, you also a model and actor. How did you get into modeling?
Oh man, I think that just kind of happened. I think that just goes with the territory, brother. Once Akon had a clothing line called Convict Clothing, and once he needed a model for it, and he told me to model these clothes. My wife was dancing in front of me. I'm sorry, bro. Like she plays so much, but he told me to model these clothes. And so I'm looking, I'm modeling the clothes. They taking the pictures, and one of the photographers was like, "Hey, hey, Con, won't you just use this guy to be?" He didn't even know I was an artist. He said, "Won't you just use this guy to model the clothes? He has the look, he has the build, and he's making the clothes look really good." So that's why you see me. Well, that's why you saw me on all the convict clothing modeling for the guys line, because I was the model. That was the first time I ever modeled, and from there I started getting calls from London and Paris and Belgium, and just all because of this clothing line, and that's why how I became a model.
That's what's up, man. So
Yeah.
do you approach your photo shoots like you approach a song?
No. But I put the two together though, because my songs bring out that the model in me, that character in me. You know what I mean? To answer your question, I blend them together, um, to get the perfect picture. It's just like a video. When the song comes on, it's a different. That's when you get to see Ray Lavender, um, in action. When you hear the song, it's like, okay, it's a nice song, but when you see the song, it becomes a different. It becomes different to you. So, yeah. To answer your question, I blend them together.
Okay. If you could collaborate with any fashion brand, who would it be?
Ooh, wee, man. Because I had this talk with my wife earlier. I don't like putting people names on me. You know what I mean? I just, and no shade. But I saw somebody with a regular Balenciaga shirt on. It looked like it came from Walmart, and then they just put the Balenciaga on it. And the shirt looked like it probably cost $5, but it had Balenciaga on it. So I'm almost certain that shirt probably cost about 400 and something dollars, just a regular T-shirt. But
Mhm.
if it had to be anybody, I don't know, man. I'm a sports guy too, so maybe Adidas, maybe Adidas, Nike, one of them. I just don't like big old like. I know somebody probably would have said Gucci or Louis or something like that, but I'm not. I'm not that kind of guy. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
just, I just don't feel like. I mean, the great clothes. I like the material and what they look like. A lot of them, but to brand my name with them, it's put it all over me. It wouldn't be that. You as you see, I've got a shirt with nothing on it, and that's how I like it. If it ain't my brand, it's not gonna fly. Or like Con Live or Convict Clothing, that's my brother, so I put his clothes on. But nah, it would. It'd probably be like some sports attire because I love sports, like Adidas.
Have you ever faced rejection in modeling, and how did you bounce back?
I never have. Modeling was one of those things that kind of found me. So I was rejecting people, like, cause okay. So I'm gonna tell you why. In the modeling world, I'm not gonna say it's weird to me. It's probably not weird to them. But I remember going to this modeling shoot, and everybody was naked. Women, men walking in the back, just naked. And I'm like, what is this? And why the girls don't have their own thing, and why the guys don't have their own thing? That's not how it works in modeling. Like they come back there, they hurry up and start taking off clothes and putting clothes on. Girls walking around there with everything showing, guys walking around there with everything showing. And I said, you know what? I don't think I like this. Like this is kind of uncomfortable for me. Um, just to, and I'm almost certain that's probably how things end up happening. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just one of them things. Modeling kind of found me. So I've never had to be rejected from that. You know what I mean? I've never I couldn't even tell you I was rejected from modeling because anytime I did it, it was because they called me to do it.
Okay.
Hmm.
You was an actor in Angry Kelly, Fell in Love with a Fed,
Yeah,
Bounty by Deception,
yeah,
and plenty more, man. How did you get
yeah.
into acting?
Man, so Tyler Perry came and got me first. Now, my very first acting thing was with Tyler Perry. He heard the song "Stay," put it in one of his movies. And after that, I got a call from Raven Drummer, that's his casting director, and she said, "Hey, Tyler wants you to come audition for this play." And I said, "I wanted to. Somebody need to tell Tyler I don't know how to act. That I'm not. I didn't. Maybe he just wants me to sing something or something in a movie, but I haven't been acting. I'm not an actor." And I remember I was about to go to the audition, but my daughter had to have my daughter was sick when she was born. She had bicuspids of the aorta in her heart, so she had to go get a stent put in her heart. Right? They had to go work on her heart. So I couldn't do it. And Tyler, the nicest thing he did, man, because I couldn't come to the audition, he sent a bunch of roses to the hospital for my daughter. And I was so out of it because my daughter was dying, and up at Children's um, um, of Atlanta, and out here in Atlanta, they saved my daughter's life, right? So Tyler had them after she was well. Tyler had Raven call me back and say, "Hey, let's get Ray on this play that we have that's coming up. Hell have no fear like a woman scorned." And Ray is going to play a fireman in this play. So she called me and she said, "Come audition for it." I came in audition and I got it. And I was on the road with Tyler for about a year and a half, 2 years, and I became an amazing actor. And after that, I did his brother's movie, Embry Perry movie, No More Games. Then after that, it just a gang of other movies just started coming, man. Like it's just overwhelming.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to
Mhm.
Tyler Perry. Cause like, man, people don't see what people actually really be doing. The internet, they'll post negativity, but they don't post the positivity.
Right, right,
And shout out to Tyler Perry, man, for doing that. Cause he
yeah,
ain't had to do it, but he did, and he gave you
yeah,
another opportunity.
yeah, man, yeah, man. Yeah, tremendous talent again. God has placed me around amazing talent. So they say, and I speak these things into existence, Larry. I said when I was a little boy that I was going to be a megastar. I was going to sing on the radio. I was going to be on TV. I was going to be with the elite, and I am. I am. I'm doing what I said I was gonna do. My story's not over yet. Um, and I'm still at it. You know what I mean? To be amongst Teddy Riley, to be even talked about in the same sentence, um, is phenomenal. You know what I mean?
It is.
You know, being in the group Guy 2.0 as one of the lead singers is just extraordinary, and I wouldn't trade this for the world. And they ain't see it. People ask me what's next. I say you ain't seen that. Well, they'll say, "Hey, I like what you're doing, man." And I say, "You ain't seen nothing yet. My story's just man. I got a lot more."
Who are some of the actors you would like to work with?
Some of the actors I like to work with, Denzel. Man, Jesus Christ, I can't wait to work with Denzel. Um, um, who else, man? Kevin Hart. I like Kevin. Ice Cube. Um, what's her name? Regina. Um, Hall. Um, am I saying that right? Regina Hall.
Yeah, Regina Hall. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, Regina Hall. Um, who else? So many. Ethan Hawke. I love Ethan
Mhm.
Hawke, man. He's really good. Let me see. Um, Jason. What's his name? Playing Ozark. Jesus Christ. I'm drawing a brain fart right now, but
Hey, that was my show, Ozark. Oh man,
oh
whoo.
man, but that's what I'm saying. Like the lead guy in it, I don't know why I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, I know you
Um,
talking about. Yeah, yeah, he was good, man. He was good.
but yeah, him as well, man. For his dry humor, and he's an amazing actor. He's an amazing actor. So them kind of people.
When
Yeah.
you're not in the studio recording, modeling, or acting, what's your definition of chilling and vibing, man?
Uh, Jason Bateman is his name. Got it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh man, laid back with my family, with my beautiful wife. She can cook so good, man. Jesus Christ. That's why I be in the gym so much because she is putting weight on me. But laid back, chilling, vibing with my wife, watching Netflix. Us going out to different restaurants, taking the whole family out shopping. Um, that's my thing, man. I'm a family guy. I like the barbecue.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
watch TV, man. I'm so country. I'm so southern. So I do like a lot of country stuff. I love going to church with my family. Um, taking them to the lake. We eating by the lake and stuff like that, man. Like I'm a I ain't gonna say no lame guy. I do regular things. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're a
we do
family guy,
regular.
man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like that, it gets me going, bro. Like nothing else keeps me alive. Like chilling and vibing with my family.
That's what's up. So you say you like grilling? I gotta ask, man. Charcoal or propane?
Wood, wood,
I like that. I like that.
wood, cherry wood to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been using apple too, but cherry wood. Yeah, man. It's a
Yeah,
different
you give it
smoke,
that
bro.
flavor.
It's a different smoke, man. I'm telling you. There's a place down here called Jimmy Nick's that I we frequent. And the only reason why their chicken is so good is because of the cherry wood that smoke. And then they smoke their chicken and their ribs overnight. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's a fall off the bone. It's a consistent flavor, and taste, texture. Man, I'm one of those guys, man. My daddy was a griller, so man, I'm a bad boy on that grill, man. I'm a
Hey,
bad boy.
ain't nothing like that grill food, man. I swear.
Man,
It
I'm
give it a
telling you,
different taste, man.
when it's all said and done, it's gonna be a raised barbecue, man.
That's
I'm telling you now.
you also you was talking off camera, man. You said was your
Carrie
sister, you
Hilson.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, Carrie Hilson, man. That's my sis, man. Me and my wife got to go see her talk last night. She's really emotional last night, and vulnerable. And that's she's a woman. She's a girl at the end of the day, right? She's a hard work. She works harder than a lot of the men I know, especially in the music industry. She deserves her flowers. She's an amazing. Matter of fact, everybody, her album dropped last night. Go download it right now. Go listen to it. She actually has a real phone call. It was a 2 hour phone call of her and her guy at the time breaking up. So these phone calls and these interludes that right after the song goes off and she's talking to the guy, this is a real thing that this is a real breakup that's happening, and you're able to listen to it and then it leads into the next song. So I'm
Oh, that's dope.
excited, yeah, excited about her project that's just come out last night. Yeah, y'all go get that. Y'all go listen to that right now too. And the name of it is we. Her project is We Need to Talk. I know you.
Mm.
I know you probably didn't got that text. We need to talk.
Facts. Facts. Hey, when you get that text,
So,
you be like, oh, hey, when I get that text, my heart drop. What
ah
is
man,
it?
ah man, she's so clever, such an amazing songwriter. Um, I'm glad that I got to work with her. And we still, I'm still looking forward to working with my sister.
That's what's up. What advice would you give somebody pursuing acting, modeling, or being an artist? What would you tell them?
Put yourself in the way. And what I mean by that is get to these functions. You're not obviously sitting in your house. You're not going to be one of the best actors in the world because nobody sees you. You got to get in
Mm,
the way. You got to figure it out. Get on these red carpets. Go get it. Go hire a publicist. Go make friends with somebody that's in the music industry or the movie industry already. Go put yourself amongst the stars. You're not going to be amongst the elite unless you hang with the elite. That's how it works. It's never going to change. If you want to work at Kroger, go fill out an application. Then I'm almost certain they're going to call you back. If you want to work on a movie at the Avatar on Avatar or something, go ahead and audition for Avatar. It's just like an
mm,
application. You're probably going to make that, and if you do a great job on your audition, you're probably going to be in the movie Avatar. That's how this works. It's that simple. Put yourself in the way. If you
mm,
get in the way, somebody gonna see you. If they like you, it's that thing. Oh, your eyes. Wait, look, your face. You're
mm-hmm,
perfect for this. That's how this works. Just like that.
mm-hmm,
I've been in places where I didn't even try to get in the movie, but I was in the right atmosphere. And the lady was like, "Hey, I got this role. I think you'd be perfect for it." Now, hadn't I got my ass out of that bed that night and went to that red carpet or that read, um um table read, um or that video shoot, I wouldn't have got that role.
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna tell you how I got my record deal. I didn't get now I could sing. I had the look. I had Tubby go in there and talk to me. So I kind of had the deal in a bag already because of my talent. But you know how why what sealed the deal for me getting my record deal? Being on time.
mm,
Being on time. Something that you might think is so small, but being on time. So time is the most precious thing that we have in life. That's the most precious thing we have. Somebody ever asks, "Hey, what's the most precious thing that you have?" Time. That's it, because you get to spend it whatever whoever you want to, or however you want to spend it, right? Jimmy Iovine, the president of Interscope Records at the time, our meeting was at 8 o'clock. Well, I didn't want to be late, and my manager at the time, Andrew Bryan, one of my great friends now, and Akon and Devon Stevens, we were supposed to go to this at 8 o'clock to see Jimmy Iovine at the building in Santa Monica. Well, I was so excited I couldn't even sleep, Larry. I couldn't even sleep because I knew I was about to get this record deal. So
mm-hmm,
I called a cab and I waited in the parking deck garage because I couldn't go in the building yet. I waited in the parking garage to have this meeting. Lo and behold, it was about I don't know, 7:15, 7:20, something like that. This little white man walks past me and says, "Can I help you?" And I said, "No, I'm good. I'm just waiting on. I got a meeting here at 8 o'clock." Say, "Oh yeah, well who?" I said, "It's with Interscope Records. I'm Ray Lavender. I'm supposed to. Now I'm like, why is he asking me all these questions? So I'm giving him everything. I'm Ray Lavender. I'm supposed to be here to meet with the president of Interscope." He said, "Oh yeah." He said, "Why are you so early?" I said, "Because I'm excited and I can't sleep. And this is the best. This is like one of the things I dreamed of. So what I dreamed about." And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay. Tell you what, come on up with me. I know where you're going." So I go up with him and we talking all on the way. How long you been doing music? Same thing we talking about. You got a wife, you got a family. How you know Akon? All this stuff, right? We get to the top, and before I go in this Interscope room, it clicked to me. I said, "This is probably Jimmy Iovine." And I said, "Sir, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name." He was like, "I'm Mr. Iovine. I'm Mr. Jimmy Iovine." And Ray, he said, "Ray, um, you're a special case. I haven't seen anything like you. Good looking man. Um, shook my hand hard. You're a firm guy. You know what you want. You're on time." He said, "I'm going to give you a record deal because you were on time and you beat everybody else. You beat Akon here. You beat your manager here. That means you want to take your career in your own hands. And with that, welcome to Interscope Records." Akon and them didn't even know that I had the deal yet before they got there. When they came in, I was already there. He's like, "Ray, man, we were calling you." I was like, "Oh, I was in here talking. My bad. I ain't see the phone because I really didn't. I was in there talking to Jimmy." And I guess they thought that they left me. Like, well, why would y'all leave me? But that's how I got my record deal, man, being on time. So something I'm gonna go all the way back, circle back to what you said. How to, in order to do it how I did it, you you gotta be resilient, on time. You gotta want it like none other. When you get there, you gotta show out. Whatever talent it is that you have, stop playing. Don't play around with it. Do it. If you say you do it, do it. Let me see something. They ask me to sing. I don't wait no time to sing. That is, if somebody say, "Hey Ray, sing something," I'm right there. I already know what I want to sing, and I got a lot of them. So you gotta be that way. If they say, "All right," and action, you got to be able to go ahead and do a monologue right now. Have your favorite monologue right now. You want to make them cry, you want to make them laugh, whatever it is, you gotta be ready for it. Stop playing. That's what's wrong. If you're sitting stagnant, it's because you playing. It's you. It ain't nobody else. It's you. I
Yep.
changed my life because I changed my life. I got my ass up out of here, and I got in the way. In order,
Mm.
in order for them to see you, if y'all don't take anything else from us chilling and vibing, if y'all don't take nothing else away, take this. You got to get in the way. That's
Mm.
the only way they're gonna see you. Bother them. Get in the way.
If anybody wanted to, watch your movies, listen to your music, follow you on your socials, how could they do that?
I'm Ray Lavender everywhere. RayLavender, just like the color. Ray Lavender. Everyone. Everything I got is Ray Lavender's. So yeah, that's how you can follow me. You get all my updates. See me with my shirt off, singing all kind of stuff. You see my wife all the time too now. And my family. I post a lot of family stuff too. And Guy 2.0. Um, that right there is life changing. I get to sing amongst Teddy Riley and some great guys. LJ from Profile. I know y'all remember him. He sung the song Liar, lead singer Profile. Jay Styles, one of the one of the best vocalists that I've ever heard in my life. And Howard out there in Ohio, he sounds like Charlie Wilson and Aaron Hall had a baby. I mean, everybody in this group can sing, and we all got formulated by Teddy Riley. So y'all know some cataclysmic R&B greatness is about to happen.
That's what's up, man. I definitely got to check y'all out. But hey, Ray, I appreciate you for coming. But before
Yeah,
we
man.
go, let everybody know, man, what we've been doing.
Oh man, we've been chilling and vibing, baby.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Anytime, man.